we are moving on. So we have this side done, we need to add a tag. This side done, we need to add a journal card, and that will go in here. Now, what I have decided is I am not going to add anything to these two journals that are decorated. So I'll go ahead and we'll move on, and we'll decorate the middle journal here, but first we're going to do this envelope. So if you remember, I used the envelope for something, for tucks or something somewhere. I don't remember, but maybe you'll remember. So I've got a couple things here. This is the flap to that envelope, and I am going to, oh, it was for the what do you call it? The piece, this. I don't know what it's called. This piece where we punch the holes, okay? Anyway, this is the flap to the envelope, and I'm going to decorate the envelopes, each of these, the same way. So I'm going to use this one. And I believe the other one is blue. I know the other one is blue. So I did a blue and a yellow envelope, and that's what we're using for the other side. Okay. And I will probably come back. Oh, goodness. Got glue boogers. Get off there. I will probably come back and add some extra something to this. I know I've got stamps that are in the ephemera, so I think that would be perfect for this. So I'm just going to put that on there, and I cut them down mostly to size, but looks like it wasn't perfect. So we'll just turn that over and remedy that. Lots of tucks in this booklet because they fit well. Okay, got a little bit over up here. Or down here, I think that's the bottom. Yeah. Alright, so I need to find a tag for inside here. Now, when this is in the ring, I'm only going to have about the width. So what is that? Maybe a 2.5 inch ticket that I'm needing for inside the pocket. And then I'm going to need a piece of a journal card or something like this to fit in. Let's just put that in there since it's sitting here. This is the inspiration for some of the background pages. I am inking around the edges on both sides. That will go in there. So let me see where those stamps are. Did I leave? Yeah, I did leave them here. Let's put one of these stamps on here because I think that'll look cool. And maybe we will run a piece of trim down the middle and put the stamp on the top. What do you think? Now, I know that's not exactly perfect, but I'm going to go back and trim that, and then if I need to, I will add more glue, because I'd rather go back than have too much, because then everything sticks to you. So let's get that off. Okay. I did pretty good on that. A little bit down here. Okay. So this is a lot of fun, just to go through and say, hey, that looks good, that looks good. You know, and once you get all the pockets and tags inside, it kind of all just comes together. Love these stamps. Okay. Put that right there. I have been thinking about what I want to do for April, and it's all going to depend on a couple things. Number one, whether or not my sister gets her car back. They're hoping she'll have it back in the next few days or so, but you know how it is. The other thing is my daughter just got selected for possible jury duty. Well, she does not have a car. She does not drive, so I will have to take her down there. So I don't know if she's ready for that or not, but I guess we'll find out. I like it. All right, so what do we want to do on this side? On this side, I have this. This is the envelopes that were 2 to a page. So I think I will go ahead and ink this up. And we probably can just clip this. Yeah. But I do want to ink this up really quickly. But anyway, what I was thinking was, you know, it's kind of like, I think there's Arbor Day. It's kind of a recycling month. So I'm thinking reduce, reuse, recycle, and I'm going to try and work off my desk. I have several projects I want to do. I want to do some master boards because I've got 2 bins of scraps over here. I want to work on, what else do I have? Oh, I have the, remember the tag collab? I haven't finished that. I've got that sitting next to me. And there was a journal card one. I want to go ahead and finish those so that I can use those pieces and not have to create them at the time. And then I still have those. I have several kits up here on my shelf that I have printed out, thinking I would use for various projects, and just forgot they were there, so they're still sitting there. So I have some vintage photographs or something. The Artie Mays collection, it had I have one of those, and I have some other ones. I don't even know what's up there, but oh, let's do this side. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing those kinds of things. And as far as reducing, that'll reduce the amount that's on my desk. Not necessarily reusing, unless it's like, you know, I'm going to tear up some book pages. I'll probably tear up some music sheets. So that is reusing and recycling. And my daughter just brought me a box, and she said, she got something yesterday. I don't even know what it was. She said, Mom, do you want this box? And it's like 9 by 12 by 2, okay? Something skinny was in it. She goes, it's really, really thin cardboard. I think you could use it. So I looked at it, and it's, yeah, it's a cardboard box, but it's very thin. I think it would make great tags. So not even, it's more cereal board weight. So here's what I'm thinking. What if I put a butterfly here as a closure? I've got my fussy cuts, but I need to figure a butterfly that is not going to have any too much hanging. Now I left the antennas on this page, but I usually cut those off. I think I'm going to go for this yellow one right here. But what I meant is I wouldn't want any of these dangly pieces here on something that is going to hold a flap down. So if I have this just maybe, well, that's right, that goes down. So maybe line that up right there. Yeah. All right. I'm using the tips as my guideline. I think I want to use these. But you know what? I have white ones of these. Let's use those. Yeah. These. And I will use a big one for the head. Right up there at the top. I'm going to put a little glue because it doesn't seem to be as much sticky stuff on this as some. So, I mean, they're sticky on there, but it's not very big. I'm having a hard time even just getting it flipped over. There we go. So there's the head. And then let's see how many of these little pieces. Yeah, see that glue came right off of that one. 1, 2, 3, and let's do one more. And 4. There we go. That looks good. And what I might should do, uh-oh, that didn't work. I glued it down. I thought I went down far enough. I guess we'll have to go in here and fix that a little bit more. Yeah, see, the problem is I never get these things right. Let me lift that off. I have the hardest time. I can't get it off. So I'm going to trim this a little shorter. All right. How about that? All right, now let's try it. Kind of. Just need to lift it up a little bit. There we go. Now it'll fit under. And I think I want to take a black pin and just kind of make some antennae. There we go. That works. All right, so what we're going to do with this one is we are going to attach it. Now, do we want it this way? Yeah. Okay, so I will use the smaller side on there. Okay, maybe not. Use the smaller side on here. It still doesn't work. Let's turn it around this way. Or, you know, I could do it at the top as well. I was thinking if I got it on there that way, it would work. Let's do it that way. There we go. That works. Now you get this card in between those two holes. There we go. I hadn't put it in all the way because, oh, we need to do the eyelets. Okay, let's do the eyelets. Let my coffee get cold. I'm gonna have to take all my coffee slurping out. You know what it is? This coffee cup, it's a Dutch Bros coffee cup. My husband bought it for me last year. I don't know why we need one, because we have, you know, 400 coffee cups. You know, I'm going to take this out for now. It has a big fat lip, and I am not good at drinking out of cups with big fat lips. All right. Let's get these squashed. So I'm glad you guys don't mind my nonsense. That makes me feel a little bit better. Well, at least two of you. At least two of you don't mind my nonsense. So, all right, I'm going to go with it. Thank you guys. Thank you for being my friends. I'll tell you what, I have had a blast the last couple of years doing this and meeting all you guys. It's been fun. All right, so this is why I don't do the long 1-hour videos. My stuff starts to come in on me and I start feeling claustrophobic. All right, so I've got a couple things here for the front and back. What we're working on here is the divider, okay? These are the large tags from the collection, and what I want to do here is just make a corner tuck spot with it, and they're too tall. So I want to cut this down to 7 inches. And actually, I think I'm going to do 6 3/4. I marked 7 as a note to myself, but I think I want to do 6 3/4. Now, I don't want to cut off the tag top. I want to cut from the bottom. So 6 3/4, and I'm guesstimating because I can't see that well on my tag. But let's turn it around, see how I did. 6, a little shy, but that'll work. All right, so now I have a fabulous cutoff here for something. Yeah, so this will go here. And I'm only going to glue this here so that we can add writing paper or what have you in there. I do want to add an eyelet to the top of this card. Oops, wrong side. So we'll put an eyelet there. And I'm going to go ahead and add all the eyelets while I'm at it. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, and I think I'm going to want one for the back side as well. So let's go ahead and set these. I took 5 out. I can't count. All right. All right, so there we go, that one. Get in there. Okay. So this has already been inked. I need to ink this. And as I say, this was the divider. I think I'll probably just use the beige Como beige, not the rose beige, but the Como beige seam binding on the top of this, because I thought that would look cute, even as a, you know, as a corner tuck, to have that little tie in there. So let's do that really quickly. Let's see. There it is. All right. So cut off about 6 inches. I kind of roll this into thirds to get it through that hole, and I am using the 3/8 inch eyelets. Okay, get it there. There we go. Trim that down. And like I said, I'm just going to line that up at the bottom. That'll make a fun tuck spot. And leave the rest open. Come on now, stay where I want you. This is going to be a little bit longer video. I may split it in half because it takes so long to render. So there may be a A and a B video today, but I want to go ahead and get these up. All right, let's put some trim on the bottom of this one. Yeah, just right along there. Okay, that works for now. All right, now on this side, I have another tag. So let's go ahead and punch this one out. Now, I had an eyelet sitting here waiting for me. There it is. Did I ink that other tag? Yeah, I did. Oh, okay, that's why. The squeezer for this one is on the 1/8 inch side. Okay, I did ink that, right? Yeah. All right, so let's ink both sides of this one. Let's fold this. I'm going to use my scoreboard just to make sure everything's straight. And I don't know if you notice when I'm scoring, I'm not doing this. This is sharp and very thin on the edge. I kind of come down on the side, so I'm not cutting through the cardstock. It's kind of something I learned over a period of time, because I get in a hurry and I forget, you know. So that will be flat, and I do want to ink this.